What are you going to do to be my friend? No, I'm just joking. I just mean, like, are we friends? I don't even know who you are. So my friend, listen, I'm going to read from the Book of Awakening now. I just did a big whole long speech about dads and how even though a lot of people didn't get the dad they deserved, maybe they can find comfort in knowing that these days things are changing and more children are getting the dad that they deserve these days, at least on this side of the world. June 19th says, I can't read that. Rana Stranger, hi. A wider horizon. The eyes experience less stress when they can look upon a wider horizon. Did you know that? R.D. Chin. Whether it be physics or architecture. Ah, that's good. Yay. See, that's looking at the positive. That's finding the good. That's awesome, Diva. Diva says that her mom's boyfriend acts like a dad to her. So you get to feel what it's like. You get to feel what it's like to have a good dad. And that's awesome. Because parents are just people too. And you get all kinds of people out there. You get people who aren't responsible and not nurturing. And yeah, I guess your dad was one of those. Your biological dad was one of those types. Whether it be physics or architecture or Eastern forms of meditation or Western forms of prayer, every field of inquiry affirms the fact that the wider our view, the less isolated we are. So, physics, architecture, Eastern forms of meditations, and Western forms of prayer all say that the wider our view, the less isolated we feel. The more connected we stay to everything larger than us. I was just thinking about this today, Nepo. The more connected we stay to everything larger than us, the less turbulent our time on Earth. I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about how there's worlds, right? There's like the Instagram world, and there's like the drag world, and there's the artist world, and there's different worlds that you feel like is the whole world. Then you real just like when you're in high school and you feel like your school is the entire world. Like if the whole school feels a certain way about you, then your world is that, right? But if you can realize that that's just one school, you go like one town over, nobody knows what that school thinks, and they're just pockets. They're just worlds. They're not the world. They're just little worlds. And if you can keep that in mind, what was going through my head today. Then you don't have to worry about what, you know, that your little world is that is thinking or whatever. Be a duck, don't give a fuck. Here we go. The less turbulent our time on Earth. This is why it helps to share our journey with others, because in so doing, we become a chorus of voices, and the stress of going solo lessens once we discover that we're not alone. Yeah, we're all going through crazy times together, on our own, together. As light, when confined, turns to heat, the stuff of our lives, when confined, ignites brush fires out of our isolation. Yeah, the stuff of our lives, when confined, ignites brush fires out of our isolation. I felt the difference dramatically when joining a wellness group during my cancer experience. Alone, I was feeling the heat of dying. But once voicing my pain in a circle of others on the same path, my heart relaxed back into the light of living. I have goosebumps, and it's not just because my windows are open. When you see someone stumbling forward with a stone in their heart, simply go near them and listen. When the pains of living feel sharp, open up your attention and give it freely, and the connections will even out the sharpness. Yeah, it's so true. When the pains of living feel sharp, open up your attention and give it freely, and the connections will even out the sharpness. When things feel heavy, reach out to whomever is near and distribute the weight. However, I will say to that, don't put your weight on others. Don't put it on others. Reach out to whomever is near. I would say it's more like and distribute the weight. That's what he says. But like, it's like an offering of self. It's an offering, like opening up. If things are heavy, allowing yourself to open to whomever is near, and if they are open, it'll just the weight will just naturally be distributed. It's not like you're throwing it on anybody, right? So Diva says that's true. It's not, and so it's true. No, it's not that. Yeah, because I'm wary of that because I've had that done to me my whole life, and then I was doing that to people a lot my whole life, just like putting my weight on other people because feeling like that's what you do, you know. Um, when things are too hard, you're like, oh, I can't hold it all. Take it. It's, being a baby. I don't want to be a baby. But also at the same time, you don't have to carry all that weight all on your own all the time. That there can be opportunity if somebody is open to it to distribute the weight. So not going up to somebody and dumping it on them, but going up to somebody and opening, offering of self. And if they are open and they want to, the weight will naturally be distributed. Beautiful. It's like the difference between like, you know, you're like carrying all these groceries and there's too fucking heavy. And you go up to somebody and you're like, take these. And you like freaking throw the groceries at them. Or being like, oh, these are so heavy. And someone being like, oh my God, here, let me help you. Right? Okay. That was our Diva says she learned it the hard way. Well, girl, I think that most of our lessons, unfortunately, we learn them the hard way because human beings are stubborn AF. And we will not learn anything until we learn it the hard way. I swear. I swear that's how it is. It's okay, baby. I get it. I know. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how many times we get given advice, we need to learn it ourselves. And it doesn't matter how many times we screw up in little ways. At least I'm speaking for myself, okay? Maybe there is some very particular miraculous people that don't need to learn things the hard way, but I think a lot of us do need to learn things the hard way. Because there's no learning like pain. Pain and is what teaches us. Just like when you put your hand on a stove. And I learned from my Majesty Miss Cracker about the nervous system and stuff, and that everything to do with the nervous system. No, I'm just joking. if you put your hand, when you first put your hand on something hot, when you're little, if you've never done it before, the heat, the sensation of the burning of your hand needs to go all the way up from your hand to your brain to tell your brain, like, oh, ouch, this hurts. And then goes all the way back down to your hand for your hand to take it off. Whereas the next time you do it, it doesn't need to travel. The information doesn't need to travel all the way from your hand to your brain. The nerve endings in your hand already know what heat feels like and that it's bad, and will remove before it even needs to get to your brain. Why am I even talking about that? Oh, because pain, nothing teaches you. Nothing teaches you like pain. Okay. Here we go again. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Yeah. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. You know what's funny is when I think about that, somebody, she's a maniac, just came into my life. Hello, Drift King. When I think about that song, she's dancing like she's never danced before. I like have this visual of like, yeah, like an actual maniac, just like dancing like she's never danced before, just flailing around, like Phoebe Buffet from Friends, the way she runs, just like, or like, yeah, like a bird, just like flailing around all over the dance floor, and it's really funny. It's just a funny visual. You could do like I don't know, you could do like a skit about that. Anyways, she's a maniac. That was our passage. Now is our meditation. Ready for the meditation, folks? Are we ready to take it down a notch and calm right down? Bring into view a situation that is causing you stress. What's causing me stress right now? Silly. It's silly, but it's true. So I'm just going to go with what's true for me. I'm not sharing. What's stressing you out? Okay, everybody? Bring into view a situation that's causing you stress. While keeping that situation in view, inhale and open yourself to the things around you that are not stressful. Hey, PlayStation, I'm in the middle of my meditation. How's it going? We are bringing to mind something that is stressful, and then while keeping that situation that in your mind's eye, inhale and open your view to everything around you that is not stressful. Okay, so I have multiple things about that are stressful going on. And each of those things that are stressful have an aspect about them that is not stressful. So that's what's going on for me. Is I'm thinking of multiple things that are stressful, but then I'm inhaling and taking in all the other things about it that are not stressful. While keeping both the stressful and the non-stressful in view, breathe slowly and realize that to narrow and to widen is part of being human. Oh, humans, we're so silly. Such a beautiful mess. Yay. Hey, so that was that. I just thought about, because I don't know how it came up, but I just thought about how I, yesterday, another thing about boundaries. Remember how I was like, I kept my boundaries. Another thing was talking to somebody new who doesn't know my story about this, about smoking salvia when I was 20, while I was home alone, and unconscious while I was unconscious, flailing my body out of my bedroom window, falling 30 feet onto my face, having 2.5 weeks in the hospital, and more surgeries than I can count over 5 years, tons of dental work, blah, bibbity, blah. While talking to somebody new in my life, a girl, a nice girl. She's 10 years younger than me, but we vibe in friendship. She asked, I guess she saw my scar, and she asked, "Oh, did you have like surgery or something?" And I was like, "Oh, actually." And I held a boundary. I actually didn't tell the story. I was like, you know, yeah, like something happened like 12 years ago. Something happened when I was 20, and it really set me back in my life. It was 5 years recovery, and I didn't feel the need. I didn't feel like getting into the details and the depth of what happened 12 years ago. I've told that story 100 million times, and I didn't feel like it. So I was like, I don't need to. I don't need to tell her. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I got a scar there. I got a scar here. Something happened. Anyways, guys, we are going to do a new card because I finally finished I Can Do Anything. I can do anything. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. That was out of key, but that's okay. Dang it. Why do people... Hi, Mitt. That's true. Yeah, that's true. This one, I include others, was a different one. I really like the way this one looks. It's super pretty. Hi, friend who is trying to come up. No, thank you. I don't know you. We haven't been talking. I don't like it when people try to come up before we even know each other at all. So, no thanks. This one. Let's go through all the ones I've made so far. I am a creative thinker. And look it's flamingos. My favorite dorky, elegant animals. I love dorks. My opinion matters. Aren't these nice? Like, not just talking about what my coloring jobs, but like the cards themselves. Aren't they so sweet? Diva? Creative affirmation cards. If you're interested, you should try them. My Life Creative. So cool. My opinion matters. And I embrace challenges. Oh my goodness. Seriously? No. No, thank you. Right. Oh, thanks. I know they're so nice. And I have this many more to do. Oh, wait. I've got more in here that I colored. Oh, no, I didn't. No, that's just how they look. So these are all ones that I have not done yet. Oh my gosh. Seriously. No. I'm not letting anybody up. So should I put them in the deck, or like, because I have to shuffle it and pick one at random. I should probably keep them out. I'm going to keep them out of the deck. Hi, Long Dong Silver. Okay, who is this person? 8157. I've told you lots of times that I'm not letting you up, and you're not respecting that, so I'm going to just go ahead and kick you out. Because it's annoying. It's annoying that you keep asking when I've already told you no. That's not respecting a boundary, by the way. If somebody says no and you just keep asking and asking and asking, that's not respecting a boundary. Here we go. Let's see what card it's going to be. These are hard to shuffle. Shuffle them. What's it gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? What's it gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Ooh, what's it gonna be today? What you got for us today? Let's see. Oh, what's it gonna be today? Oh, Diva, you're still here? Look at what I pulled. It says, I don't know if it's backwards for you. It says everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I was just talking about that today. Remember how I was like, I don't know why, but I just have belief that it's all going to be okay. And then that's the card I pulled today. Oh, freaking special. That's amazing. Okay, so everything is going to be okay. I'm going to color this, and it'll take me as long as it takes me. And then when I finally finish, I will share with y'all how it looks, and then I'll pull another one. Isn't that nice? And that's cool because that I can do for a really long time now. Because even after I'm finished doing the Rooster Reads with the Book of Awakening, I will have these cards to do. On the back, it says rainbow breathing. Rainbow breathing to ease the worried mind. This is perfect for pride time, too. Rainbow breathing to ease the worried mind. Color the rainbow on the front of this card. Place your finger at the base of the rainbow and trace it up one color while you inhale. Breathe out as you trace your finger down the other side of the rainbow. Repeat for each color until you feel relaxed and calm. Precious. So these are cards for kids, but they're great for adults who have let's face it, who have a wounded child within them, and who's not an adult with a wounded child inside? Not very many. They maybe already are, some people who had a perfect life, or they've already done all the work. But for most of us, there's a wounded child inside, and these cards are so sweet. So I will share with you once I finish coloring that one. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Yes, 9 a.m. See you then. Bye, Diva. It was so nice having you here today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Come again next time, whenever you want. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Just don't ever give up on yourself. Keep believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. I need to practice my singing. It's been a while. Bye. Number 2, everyone is someone. So who are you? That is the question. That is our journey. So don't give up on yourself. Do give yourself the love that you need. Discover who you are. Number 3, cock-a-doodle-doo. I love you. Bye-bye. See ya. Happy Father's Day.